What's up, y'all? I'm back. Thanks for tuning in. Today we're gonna do an update on the New Orleans escapees. Not so much about them though. I'm going to kind of dim the light off of them, let them do what they gotta do, if you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying? But we're talking about the Paris jail facility. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but you guys know what I'm talking about, where all the 11 inmates had escaped from the jail. Let's talk about it. You know what I think, man? You know what I think? I think that the people in charge, the higher powers, made it too easy, you know what I mean, for these guys to escape. You know, let's start off by talking about, I guess it's the mayor, LaToya Cantrell. Am I saying her name right? Please correct me in the comments if I am. Too much money spending, too much going on trips as a mayor. She has got elected, and this is what she does, you know, neglect her duties. And so then you get these consequences. You get these type of outcomes where inmates are peeping out the movements of, you know, the way they're moving around in the jail. And they're sitting back and they're contemplating, right? So they made it too easy for them guys to escape. Number two, Susan Hutson. I think that's her name. She is the sheriff. You know, she's a sheriff, and she's in a lot of hot water because she's another one that has been squandering taxpayers' money, right? And so, you know, you're leaving the jail with inhumane conditions. You can't lock a human being up, man, like in this type of manner and think that they're not going to be plotting. So, when you do that, you make it too easy. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm glad she did it, and I'm glad that there are some repercussions coming down her pipeline. You understand what I'm saying? And then you got your boy, what's the bounty hunter name? Matt Daniels, the bounty hunter that supposedly caught Antoine Massey back in the day. Matt didn't stop lying. You never caught him. He broke his ankle monitor. So tell the facts. You and your technology suck. You told the people that they were close last week. Here it is, going on 3 weeks. You ain't come up with shit. And you want to know why? Because for Derrick Groves or Antoine Massey, it's too easy. And y'all made it too easy for them guys to get away. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, your technology is no match for the power of God, right? It's no match for it. So, you know, you can go ahead and tell the public that, you know, you're on them. You're getting close up on them. Them guys are long, far gone. And like I said before, I hope they don't never get caught. I hope your technology malfunction, break down, and freeze up. You understand? Because y'all made it too easy. Talking about the locks. The locks should have been fixed, right? And you know what? It's too easy for them guys to keep doing what they doing, because you know what? The longer they stay away, the more that y'all gonna have to pay $250,000 a week to try to get on these guys. You know what I'm saying? And for those people that were saying, oh, they're on Antoine Massey's ass right now since he dropped that video, do you really think that this escape artist, Antoine Massey, is stupid enough to post a video and stay at that location? Man, he probably been posted that video, you know what I'm saying, and he probably was far gone after he dropped that video. He should have left. They said they found his clothes at that location, at that apartment. You know what he should have did? He should have left a note that said, "It's too easy," along with his clothes. I'm happy for the guys. Now, for his family, I know you guys are going through it emotionally. This is not a joke. I'm just putting some humor to the site because I'm rooting for him. I'm rooting for him big time. Y'all know me. I don't trust the system. Not all cops are bad and corrupt, and COs and correction officers and stuff like that. Not all of them are bad and corrupt. But I do think they get a little bit beside themselves And I do think that, they put too much trust in technology. Those guys, those correction officers that was supposed to be monitoring the jail the night of the escape, they probably was on their cell phone, sleeping real relaxed. Inmates are peeping this, right? They peeping your movement. You know what I'm saying? They're plotting. But back to what I was saying, those guys that think that Antoine Massey was there after he dropped that video, you gotta be real silly to think that. This dude, Antoine Massey, is an escapee master. An escape master, if you didn't know. You know what I'm saying? And he's showing y'all. So Matt Dennis, keep trying, keep spending the money. You know what I mean? To the family, keep stay prayed up. Keep God first. I hope that Antoine Massey and Derrick Groves is long gone, because when they make it too easy, you got to take advantage of that, and don't be surprised if it'll be more. See, God got a way of letting people free. When something ain't right and things just don't add up, rather it be in life, being locked up, God gonna make a way. You know what I'm saying? God gonna make a way. And like I was saying in the last video, I hope, they get these guys some good representation. Well, really Antoine Massey, because I ain't gonna lie, Derrick Groves he's gone. You know what I'm saying? He's gone. Matt Dennis, those guys is gone. Give up, man. Go back and fix that jail that got busted locks. Go back and fix that jail that got broken pipes with water leaking. How y'all expect to catch an inmate when y'all can't catch the water that's leaking from out the jail? I heard one of the floors was flooded. Y'all just sitting back. These people in power, they just sitting back. They don't care about people that's locked up in the joint. They don't care about. They treat them like animals. They're still humans. I heard, one of the parents of one of the inmates was saying that, the inmates was like, one of the guys that got caught, one of the inmates that got caught, they had his mom on some type of interview. I forget his name. I should have looked at his name real quick. It was 11 of them, but his mom was on a show talking about, when they caught him and brought him back to jail, one of the 11 escapees, they brought him to a different jail. He said that jail was much better. He's like, we eat every day. You know what I mean? It's cleaner. Some of them guys just escaped just because, not so much because of their offenses. It's just because of the living conditions. And you got the mayor, you know what I'm saying? You got the sheriff, they taking expensive trips and stuff on taxpayers' dollars. And you know what I'm saying? You can't fix that jail, man. Give those guys a decent meal every day. You spend so much money on other things, but you can't get these guys a decent meal. Hell, you can't even secure them. And then you got the COs coming in, they coming in, they clocking in, they doing their count. If they doing their count, it's just a mess, man. It's just really a mess. But they made it too easy. You know what I'm saying? And so before y'all try, Matt Dennis, before you try to go and catch Antoine Massey, you and your constituents, y'all need to fix that damn jail, burn it down. Put them inmates somewhere else, and then you keep asking the public to help you. No, and then you're telling everybody, hey, if you help them, you're gonna face charges. Stop threatening the public, because the public ain't got nothing to do with this. It's your in-house people, your workers, your own workers that are got something to do with this. So stop threatening the public. If the public want to throw a GoFundMe, if GoFundMe ain't fucking with a fugitive, then go to the other one that Carmelo Anthony was using. You know what I'm saying? Somebody in New Orleans. Don't let these modern day slave catchers scare you. Antoine, stay low. Derrick Groves, stay low. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not your fault that they made it easy. You know what I'm saying? So hats off to them. And somebody told me, what about the victims? Well, what about the victims of Derrick Groves and Antoine Massey? Well, the victims of Derrick Groves kind of, to my understanding, they kind of got what was coming to them, revenge. Antoine Massey's victim, I don't know who they was, but really, because I do have a conscience, I pray for them. Y'all better off, you know what you really should do? The victims, you know what the victims should do? The victims of Antoine Massey and Derrick Groves, they should sue the sheriff's office. They should sue the mayor for letting these guys get out, for being so negligent. That's what I suggest for the victims. Because see, when something happens and a family is unalived, depending on if it's from a police or a regular civilian, if it's from a regular civilian, families don't really never get compensated. The defendant just gets prosecuted. But if it was a police, a wrongdoing of unaliving, then there may be a civil suit that the family can benefit off of. Well, this ain't too much different. The jail of Parrish, I guess it's Parrish County or some part. Well, the jail name is Parrish. That jail, the employees of that jail, the overseers of that jail, like Sheriff Hutson, Susan Hutson, and Mayor LaToya Cantrell, and really the city, all the people that was overseeing that jail, the sheriff department, they need to get sued by the victims. They need to sue them for, just mental stress. They need to sue them for all of that. They didn't hold up their end of the bargain. They didn't detain. They didn't, keep these inmates under their supervision. They're free now. So that's what I would say to the victims. Have a lawsuit. Drain them out their money. All the way that y'all can drain this corrupt system, do it. Start a GoFundMe. Matt Dennis, keep on looking. I hope if it's cost $250,000 a week for both inmates, hell. Derrick Groves, Antoine Massey, don't make it easy. Because it was too easy. Antoine got away real easy. You know what I'm saying? Word up, man. So that's my take on it. That's my take on it, man. Y'all made it too easy. Your technology sucked. What do they call it? Self-recognition app. You got, what is that? Some new shit? That shit ain't helping. Word up. I commend them, man. It's y'all fault. Y'all made it too easy. Word up. It's your boy Steve Penn, man. Hey, y'all know what to do. Like, share, subscribe. I'll be back. I'm going to hit y'all with another one real soon. Peace.
Boy, you should have known by now. Easy does it.